Alright everybody, I haven't made a video in quite a while, so I'm just going to make a video of my rarest games, because I'm a game collector, and one thing that game collectors love to have is rare games. So I just have a few of my uncommon to rare games here just sitting here on my shelf. In no specific order, I'll just kind of show them off. I'll start off with kind of some uncommon ones, because some of these aren't that rare. But Super Nintendo first. Booger Man, pretty hard to find. It's pretty kind of uncommon. I found it at a garage, not a garage sale, I bought it from a friend for $5, so that's pretty good. And then Earthbound, which it technically isn't really that rare, but it is highly sought after, so worth over $100 to $200. See, these games aren't exactly all rare, but it's a combination of being rare and price-wise. So, Sega 32X, I have Knuckles Chaotix. I haven't seen the price on this in a while, so I think I bought it for like $40. My Famicom game, Battletoads. Interesting about this one, this is actually easier than the American version. It was released for the Famicom in 1992, so 2 years after the Super Famicom came out, so not many people really bought this. But yeah, it's interesting because Battletoads is one of my favorite NES games. The hardest game ever made, actually. Not even exaggerating. And the Famicom version, bought it for $14. Right now I see prices going from $80 to $200. Even loose like that. Interesting how they made it easier, though. Alright, some loose Genesis games. These are just kind of uncommon. Sparkster with like a mint label. Yeah, pretty much a mint label. Oh, actually, there's a scratch on it, so it's not mint. And Splatterhouse 2. More just kind of uncommon. They're not that rare, but you know you don't see them every day. And here are some Mega Drive games in the box. Zero Wing, the box. And the manual, all your base art belong to us. Last time I saw it, it was like $80 on eBay. Next, I have a nice one here. Alien Soldier, mint in the box, but there is no manual, sadly. Oh well. But it is essentially mint. I don't see any huge imperfections, even as the hang tab on it. You don't see too many copies of it on eBay, the Japanese version, which I have here. So, kind of difficult to know the price. Then I have Pulse Man, Japanese version, complete in box. Very good condition. Not necessarily mint, but there are some imperfections. Does not even have a pull tab, which is odd. Like, there never was one there. But this is made by Game Freak, the same company that made Pokemon, obviously. An excellent game. And here's an American Genesis game, one of my favorites, Musha, in the box. Again, there's no manual, sadly, so if anyone would like to let me borrow a manual, I'll give it back, I promise. And then the game in there. An amazing, amazing Genesis game, amazing music. Check it out if you don't know it. Alright, and then the last here, actually, Pure Solar reprint edition in the box. In the manual, everything is mint, of course, because I have not taken it out of the package into which I purchased it in. It even comes with the soundtrack with the 4 discs, so it's only the reprint edition, so nothing too outrageously expensive or rare. But now I'm going to move on to my NES games. I'll start off with some kind of uncommon ones, and then move to the rare ones. But here are 2 really uncommon ones. These are PAL exclusive. Actually, this is the last, possibly the last NES games ever made. Aladdin. Apparently this is released in 1995, after Wario's Woods came out in America. Hard to find any information on this game at all, because it's such a bad game. Unfortunately, it does not even work in my top loader. the gameplay doesn't work. I'll get to the title screen. The title screen says 1994 on it, so it's one of the last games made. It was made in at least 1994, but apparently it was released in 1995. The copyright date is wrong. But when I play it, the title screen goes away. You can watch the story, but the gameplay does not work. It'll just freeze the second you start the game. And then, an excellent game, also PAL only, in Die Schlumpfe, which is the Smurfs. I don't know if I pronounced that right because I don't speak Deutsch. But 1994, PAL B, excellent music on this. I mean, you should check out a YouTube video of this. Just look up the Smurfs NES music, and it's just crazy what they could squeeze out of the NES sound chip by 1994. This is a rare game. According to NintendoAge.com, I think this is a 7 out of 10 on rarity. 8 would be like the Flintstones Surprise the Dinosaur Peak, which is impossible to get. So, even a 7 is tough to get. Here's a less common one. Battletoads Double Dragon, 1993 release. Not bad game. Not much to say about it. The Genesis version is my favorite, of course. Here's the Tengen version of Tetris. Still nothing too rare. Uncommon, of course. Not many really exist out there. The best version of Tetris, obviously. Here's one that's not so rare, but the price is going up on it, which is Gargoyle's Quest 2. Found this at a pawn shop for $3. I liked that because it's worth about $60 to $70. So again, nothing too expensive or outrageous. And here's an uncommon one I got. The Jetsons Cogswell Caper, 1992 release. This is a pretty unknown game on the NES. Not many people know about it. It's by Taito, which is one of my favorite companies. They have so many rare games on the NES. Not only are they rare, but they're also really good. This one I found at a store just a couple weeks ago. Kid Clown. I don't remember what it was, what the game was called. Like Night in Mayor World, I think. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's some label damage right there, but I found it for less than half of what it's going for, even on eBay. It goes for like $100. Found it. I paid $40 for it. $40. Right, here is a reproduction game, but it's discontinued. It's just Mr. Gimmick. Of course, it's an amazing, the best NES game there is, pretty much. But extremely limited because it only was released in Scandinavia, and the Famicom version, which is also goes for $200 plus on eBay. This is just a reproduction cartridge from RetroZone, RetroUSB.com, but it has since been discontinued. So with copies going from $200 to $600 on eBay, and then the reproduction is discontinued, not easy to find because you can't buy it anymore. All right, here's another PAL game. This is only released in Germany, so this is Banana Prince. I had never heard of this game before, and no one else knows what it is. Just weird. Last time I saw it on eBay, it was going for like $500. I don't know if it's worth that much, but I bought it for like $99. Yeah, $100. And then, next copy I saw was $500, and I haven't seen a copy on eBay in months. So this is a really obscure game. I think this is also a 7 out of 10 rarity, according to NintendoAge.com. They're a pretty respectable site. Next one, I got this for my birthday a couple weeks ago. Gun Neck, an excellent shooter on the NES. 1991 release. Not much to say about it. It's worth like $160 I saw last time. A 7 out of 10 rarity. Underrated gem on the NES. You should check it out. And for my last, just making sure I don't have anything else. My last and my rarest. Never mind. I forgot about this one. Sunday Funday, The Ride, complete in box, mint. When I got this, it was factory sealed, but I opened it like an idiot and played it. So now there's a little bit of box damage because I had to open it up. I should have left it factory sealed, but I'm not going to take it out of this case. But technically the last game released for the NES in 1995 in America. It was unlicensed by Wisdom Tree. It's that religious game where you have to get to Sunday school. I'm sure you know about it. Pretty bad game. Don't look at it. Factory sealed, it could be $1,000, but I opened it, so now it's only worth like $300, $400. It's a 7 out of 10 rarity. And then the rarest game in my whole collection, one of the most sought after games in the NES. One of my favorites too. Little Samson. If you've seen any of my other videos, I've shown this off before, but excellent, amazing game by Taito. Late 1992 release. Barely anyone has ever heard of this game. It's like a Mega Man type style shooter, but it also features climbing and because Mega Man can't climb. What else? Just it's like a good kind of a shooter type style platformer with 4 separate characters. I'll take it out of its case, but I don't want to even look at this game the wrong way because it's even a copy alone, just a loose cartridge has been going between $400 and $600. Look at that, and it's almost a mint. There's a couple little scuffs here and there, not even scratches or anything, but Little Samson. And here's the top of the label. One of my favorite NES games and one of the best games on the entire system. You should really check it out. And that's all the rarest games I have. I have plenty of other kind of obscure games, uncommon, like The Jungle Book, which is one of the last games released. I don't have them here with me. I'll just have a little list I have. The Battle Kid Fortress of Peril, which is right here. Another reproduction. Actually, it's a homebrew. Now the 6 Mega Man games, which are going up in price fast. Like Mega Man 1 and Mega Man 5 are both at like $70. I have a reproduction of the game Sunman. What else do I have here? Just some uncommon other ones like 8-Bit Christmas 2010, 8-Bit Christmas 2011, which are also reproductions, homebrews. Ninja Gaiden 1, 2, 3. Yoshi's Cookie. Oh, Jurassic Park. That's a 1993 release by Ocean. King of Kings. Some of the homebrew, not homebrew. Some of the Wisdom Tree games. Exodus, Bible Adventures, Shockwave, which is a really strange looking cartridge. Again, I apologize for not having them here at the moment. See, I have Galactic Crusader, which is a Color Dreams game, which is a shooter, really terrible shooter. Goes for like $40 on eBay. Then here's an uncommon one, Cliffhanger. Silver Surfer, which most people don't realize, that game is actually pretty rare. It's like a 6 out of 10 on rarity, but it had limited production, but so not many copies exist. The fact that you can even see them anywhere is because no one really wants them. Let's see. Nigel Mansell's World Championship Racing. Just some uncommon ones. Oh yeah, I also have a PAL exclusive Lion King, which is also, along with Aladdin, one of the first games I showed here, as being the last NES game ever made. In 1995, apparently, release. And then I also have Felix the Cat, which is becoming rare, Swamp Thing, and Metal Storm. So I also have other ones, but that's all I have on the top of my head right now. So, right now I'm looking for a Panic Restaurant. I've been looking high and low on eBay, all over the internet for that game, but I simply can't afford it for what it is. or like Bonk's Adventure. I'm looking for that one too. Basically some of the other biggies that I didn't mention here. If you have a copy that you might be willing to give up, maybe contact me. I might be willing to trade a few of these games for it. Panic Restaurant in particular. But that's basically it. If you have any questions, just leave a comment. Tell me what you think of the collection. Thank you.